This is Live Longer, Live Better. Sean Simpson and Enrico Simoni of Simergy Health Network explore the issues and offer solutions to health concerns that are making news and touching your family. Brought to you by Simergy Health Network, an integrative approach toward optimal health.
Good morning. Once again, welcome to the program for another week. Enrico Simoni, of course, is with us today, as per usual. That Sean Simpson guy just keeps taking vacation after vacation, Enrico. We got to...
now that he's no longer the chair of OPA, he seems to have some more free time to take off, and he's taking advantage of it, I think.
Apparently, though, that he's fully confident in you running the Simergy Health Network in his absence. We have a guest to introduce to you in just a couple of minutes as well, but first, let's do some housekeeping. Enrico, what's going on?
Yeah, a couple of things coming up, Lee. First off, we have Seniors Day coming up this coming Wednesday at both Simpsons in Virgil and Simpsons Apothecary in Niagara-on-the-Lake, where you can get 20% off for seniors over 60, but I don't think they're going to card you if you look like you're 60. Also, coming up in September, we're announcing this in advance because we want people to sign up for it. Coming up in September, we're going to have a September back-to-school informational seminar for our Ideal Protein program, which is our weight loss program at all our pharmacies, the Meadows Pharmacy and at the Carlton Heights PharmaSave and also at Simpsons PharmaSave. This is going to be an informational night where Lindsay's going to put on a night to sample some product for the patients to see, talk about the program, give out some great general information. If you're interested in coming out that night, you will also get a discount on the program if you sign up for the program. You can RSVP to Lindsay at Simergyhealth.com, Lindsay@Simergyhealth.com, and get more information about the time. It'll be at 6 p.m. And we haven't picked the date yet. It's going to be coming up pending location.
But sometime in September.
Yeah, it'll be probably the second week of September, I'd assume.
Okay. Is that it for our events and schedules and calendars and such?
That's all we really have. But Lee, one thing I wanted to mention, I've been getting a lot of phone calls this week, I guess with the news release about West Nile being found in some mosquitoes here in the Niagara region. Mm-hmm. We did a show a couple weeks ago about ticks, and we were talking about a natural product that works really well. In fact, I find it works better than DEET for repelling insects, and it's called Pi Active. And I've been getting a lot of phone calls asking, what was the name of that product again? So just to refresh people's memories, it's called Pi Active. It's a great product located, it's in all our stores, and it's actually, I believe, made here in Ontario, so it's a local product.
All right, Pi Active. Remember that one. Okay, good. And the West Nile thing is always on people's minds, I guess, this time of year. And now we haven't had too many cases as of yet in Niagara, have we?
Not cases themselves. I think it's just that they found it when they do their testing. I guess they grind up a bunch of. Yeah, they found the virus present. So
somehow in their dissection of tiny mosquitoes or whatever. Okay, that's good to know. Why don't we introduce our guest now so that she feels like she's part of the world here?
Yeah, sitting beside me here is Victoria Donald from Vitex Nutrition. Exciting new line to us, not new line, but new line to the Simergy Health group of pharmacies. Great product line that we've partnered up with, and we decided to carry in all our stores, and it's going to become one of our major lines that we sell in our stores.
Welcome, Victoria.
Thank you. Good morning.
Okay, you are now officially on the program. So I don't have a bio for you right in front of me. Tell us just a little bit about yourself and your company.
So my background is 25 years in corporate sales and marketing, and mostly technology-based in the technology sector. And then when I got out of technology, I found that I was very passionate about health and wellness. So I started really studying and digging into the health and wellness industry and started working within that industry. And I've been there in that space for probably about the last 5 years, formerly with NRX and now with Vitex Nutrition. So I think the passion is there, and I think the timing is great for health and wellness, and I think it's all about education and research, and that's kind of what Vitex is.
Okay. We have about another minute until we take our first break in the program, so let's use that minute to give our listeners an idea about what we're going to be talking today generally.
Sure. So Vitex Nutrition has developed one of the most advanced therapeutic botanical-based supplements in the world for treating common ailments that are affecting Canadians, mostly diseases. It was founded by Barry Carlson, who's an industry pioneer and veteran in the health and wellness industry. He started Quest Vitamins in 1983. And then he founded Enerex Botanicals in 1997, and now he is founded Vitex in 2011. Vitex formulas are all based on human studies and published research, and the formulas are really focused on providing the correct dosage of active ingredients shown by research to really be the most effective. So I think that's what we're going to focus on today as we drill down into some of the products and the benefits.
Terrific. That is Victoria Donald from Vitex Nutrition, and of course, along with Enrico Simoni. This is Live Longer, Live Better, and we'll take a very short break and come right back.
Have a question or comment about today's show? Email us at livebetter@simergyhealth.com or visit simergyhealth.com for more details.
Hey, this is Sean Simpson.
And I'm Enrico Simoni of Meadows IDA in Niagara Falls. We're thrilled to announce that our Portage Road Pharmacy has moved.
We're now at the Five Corners in the Camisos Plaza in Niagara Falls.
A new pharmacy for the future, customer-focused with private consultation rooms, highly trained staff, and lots of parking.
Come see us in our new location, a showpiece of the Simergy Health Network.
MeadowsIDA.com. Feeling better starts here.
This is Live Longer, Live Better with Sean Simpson and Enrico Simoni. Brought to you by Simergy Health Network, an integrative approach toward optimal health.
Welcome back to the program. Lee Sterry here along with Enrico Simoni. Sean Simpson on vacation this week, but we do have a guest, Victoria Donald from Vitex Nutrition. Enrico, why don't we turn this back over to you and we can walk through some of our conversation we have planned here for today.
Yeah, Lee, one of the reasons that we chose to partner up with Vitex Nutrition is because not only are they high quality and a responsible company, but also their dedication to having studies to back up and research to back up the claims that they make. Because being pharmacists, we're used to evidence-based medicine, which means we can't make a statement or we can't stand behind a product or something unless we have proof via study that it actually works or does what it's supposed to do. And that's the beauty of Vitex. Barry Carlson has dedicated his research and his work to providing and making products that are backed up by studies and research. Is that correct, Victoria?
Absolutely, 100%.
Excellent. So there's a couple more things about their products that I see you've mentioned in the past about that they're heat-free and solvent-free, so very clean products. Okay, and the heat thing also speaks to preventing the products from breaking down. Sometimes some manufacturers will put an enteric coating on their products, Lee. And I don't want to get too technical, but the whole process when you enteric coat something, you have to heat it up. And when you heat it up, you can break down some of the enzymes and some of the ingredients in the product.
Okay.
So what Vitex has done is they come up with a great, a special kind of capsule. I'm going to let Victoria take over on this. They're called DR capsules. But Victoria, if you want to talk about that and why that's superior to enteric coating.
I think the importance to understand when you're choosing a product is how the product is formulated and really what the ingredients are. So the enteric coating, enzymes and anything natural is destroyed by heat and also is destroyed by stomach acid. Most tablets that are enteric coated are resistant to stomach acid. So enteric coating, which is complicating and expensive process, uses plasticizers such as phthalates to resist stomach acid. Phthalates, and that's a word that you should look up and do some research on because it's in a lot of food products, very bad, uses heat and organic solvents to spray an enteric coating, which hardens that particular capsule or tablet. And there's a lot of chemicals that go into the enteric coating process. So what Vitex has done is created a DR cap, and a DR cap eliminates the need for any tablet excipients that are used in enteric coating, and allows that DR cap, which is all plant-based, to dissolve in a higher pH level of the small intestine, not to be broken down in the stomach. The importance of digestion through the small intestine is that you get more bioavailability, more use of the product, it's more efficient, and it actually gets utilized by your body. If it's broken down in the stomach, it actually just gets dispelled, if you will.
So to dumb it down, we have a very clean capsule, which bypasses the stomach, goes to the small intestine, dissolves there.
Where it's supposed to.
Exactly, and the body can absorb more of what's in that capsule as opposed to breaking it down.
All right. Interesting stuff.
Good.
Yeah. Okay.
So, Victoria, one of the things we always like to talk about is the challenges that the health and wellness industry are facing today. Tell us what's going on in the industry and the challenges that you face and how you guys are overcoming these challenges.
I think there's a lot of misinformation, and I think there's also a lot of myths, and I think that we are bombarded by information and sales and marketing, and somewhere in all of that lies the truth. Just like a doctor researches or studies the medications that they will prescribe to you to treat diseases and disorders, and remember, there is no cure, so prevention is the next best step. We need to research and study what supplements we also put in our body. So I think we really need to get back to basics and things like the daily packs and actually looking at the supplements that we're going to take, what's in them, and how they're formulated. Because, there's the white elephant in the room is soy versus whey. There's so much research and so much myth about soy versus whey, and I think the benefits of soy far outweigh the benefits of whey protein. And just to state one claim, in October 20th, 1999, the FDA announced that it approved to be made health claims for soy protein on food labels. And it clearly stated 25 grams of soy protein included in a diet, low in saturated fats and cholesterols, will reduce heart disease. And soy protein has so many benefits that we're not aware of. And if you look at US and UK, they have the highest amount of breast cancer and prostate cancer and the smallest consumption of soy foods. When you look at Japanese, they have the largest consumption of soy foods and the lowest incidence of cancers. So I think you need to really spend some time to go through products and understand what you're going to put in your body and why you're going to do it.
What is this conflict that's going on between soy and whey for those folks that might not be familiar with what's happening?
I think it goes way back to the 70s when there was an original article that circulated, and it was written by the wife of a cattle farmer. And she was really talking about all the negative impacts of soy. So that kind of started a lot of negative misinformation about soy, which is actually terrible. And that's how, I guess, the myth started that soy is not as good as whey. And, when you do some research on whey and look up the definition of whey, and it might scare you a little bit, but again, I think you have to be very selective about what you put in your body. So those myths are being quickly dispelled. If you look at all the elite athletes out there, all the elite athletes are using soy protein and they're eating a predominantly plant-based diet.
Okay. What are some of the other myths that you're talking about?
I think things like maybe digestive enzymes are not important. Men don't really need iron. Multivitamin is not necessary. Simple things, but important things.
Let's touch on the multivitamin issue there. Vitex Nutrition makes a fantastic product called the Source Health Pack, and that I know a couple of my employees have started taking recently, and I think within 2 weeks, Debbie was already saying that she feels different, she feels better. She was pretty excited about the effects the product is having with her. Can you explain what makes the Source Health Pack so special, and how did we come up with this formula? Like, what is it? Was it luck, or was there research behind this? How did we come to this?
I think the need is so large that because we eat processed, modified, frozen, canned, pre-cooked, chemically treated foods, and none of those nutrients are in our soil anymore, we are definitely nutrient deficient. Nutrient and dietary deficiencies are causing the diseases and disorders. So SONA was based on a famous 15-year multi-million-dollar study of 13,500 men and women living in 6 different regions within the United States. This study was created by 2 doctors, very well-known doctors, and the study was really to attempt to find the suggested optimum nutrient allowance that is necessary to maintain good health throughout your lifetime. So that's why the Source Health product was created. It was created based on this 15-year human study.
So that's where SONA comes from, suggested optimum nutrient allowance.
Exactly.
Okay, I didn't know that. So tell us about this product. Tell us about the Source Pack, what's in it, and what makes it different than any other multivitamin that someone might pick up?
I think what's important is to get back to a daily pack. And a lot of people think a daily pack is a one a day. And a one a day only stays in the body for about 4 hours, and then all of that gets dissipated. So what do you do for the rest of the day? What Sona did is they created a morning and an evening or an afternoon dosage, and they created a very complete product that uses amino acids, chelated minerals, so amino acid chelated minerals offer superior bioavailability over inorganic minerals. So the way they process the minerals are highly efficient. So there's a complete mineral profile. There's a complete vitamin profile, including something rather unique, which is vitamin K2 Vital, which definitely is a higher bioactive and bioavailable than K1. And K2 has some great benefits, regulating calcium, supporting bone health, cardiovascular health. It also incorporates plant enzymes. So you get your digestive enzymes in this multivitamin. We also incorporate organic superfoods, so alfalfa grass, kelp powder, spirulina, and citrus bioflavonoids. So those are very important to have to sustain your good health and longevity. And we've incorporated all of that into one product. So you get your digestive enzyme, your green superfood, your vitamins, your minerals, and your amino acids. So it's a very complete product, and that would replace having 4 or 5 different products in your basket.
And with that, we will take a break here on Live Longer, Live Better. We'll be right back.
Live Longer, Live Better is brought to you by Simergy Health Network, an integrative approach toward optimal health.
Hey, this is Sean Simpson.
And I'm Enrico Simoni of Meadows IDA in Niagara Falls. We're thrilled to announce that our Portage Road Pharmacy has moved.
We're now at the Five Corners in the Camisos Plaza in Niagara Falls.
A new pharmacy for the future, customer-focused with private consultation rooms, highly trained staff, and lots of parking.
Come see us in our new location, a showpiece of the Simergy Health Network.
MeadowsIDA.com. Feeling better starts here.
You're listening to Live Longer, Live Better with Sean Simpson and Enrico Simoni. Brought to you by Simergy Health Network, an integrative approach toward optimal health.
Welcome back. Enrico Simoni, along with yours truly, Lee Sterry, on Live Longer, Live Better. Our guest for the morning is Victoria Donald from Vitex Nutrition. When we left, we were talking about a multivitamin called The Source, and Victoria had just finished telling us what's in this. We're going to go back and pursue some of the other bits and bites of this topic with Enrico.
Yeah, the product is called the Source Health Pack.
Right.
And it's called that because it's a combination. It's 2 bottles in a pack where you get some omegas in one bottle, and then you get all the other vitamins and enzymes and phytonutrients in the other pack or in the other bottle. One of the things that Victoria, you touched on before the break was that the dosing is not once a day. And a lot of times patients will say to me, "Oh, I don't want a vitamin. I got to take more than once a day." But let's think about how the body works. If once a day was enough, then we'd only have to eat 1 meal a day. Our bodies need nutrition throughout the whole day, and they can only absorb so much at a time. And our bodies are actually designed to expel what we don't need that we have taken in at that time. So if we take a multivitamin that has a daily allotment of nutrient in one shot in the morning, a lot of that is just going to get excreted in the urine or in the feces, or broken down by the body. So by splitting up the dose into a twice-a-day dosing, which is what we've done here with the Source Health Pack, we maximize the body's ability to absorb those nutrients that we actually need. And you get much better levels in the body. Now, one thing that's neat about... Sorry, did you have something to say, Victoria? I looked like you were going to jump in there.
No, I was just going to say, I think it's a very well-established fact that divided doses provide a higher percentage of nutrients that actually go into the bloodstream over the day rather than a single dose. So it is extremely important to be constantly providing those nutrients to your body.
Now, there's one thing about this tablet. I remember you mentioned a couple of weeks ago to me that the tablet can actually be chewed if you want to. Is that correct?
Yes, because it's actually compressed, and there's a lot of green the greens component to the tablet. So, excuse me. It can actually be crushed and mixed in with water, or put in a shake, or just chewed and swallowed.
Does it taste good?
It doesn't taste bad.
Okay.
Lee, there are no artificial flavors,
There we
right?
go.
Because this is a clean product, so we're not trying to enhance the flavor, but it will taste a bit like the plants that it's made from, I'm sure.
I think on that note too, just to let you know, our product does not contain any artificial color, no artificial flavor, no preservatives, no yeast, no wheat, no gluten, no lactose, no milk, no starch, and no sugar.
Boy, that's good to know, considering there are a lot of people that have to know something in their lives these days with their diet. Yeah. Okay, what's next on the agenda here?
I got to ask, Lee, why do we need digestive enzymes? I mean, we touched on it just a bit earlier in the show, but is there a specific reason?
First of all, what are they?
And why are they in the product?
Yeah.
I think if you don't mind, before we hit digestive enzymes, I'm just going to go back to the second component of the source, which is the omega-369. So the Source Health Pack has two components. It's got the Sona multivitamin, minerals, etc., but it also has an omega-369. And that omega-369 has been tested for over 30 years, including clinical trials. And the reason why we say you need a 369 and not just a 3 is because it provides a unique blend of a 1-to-1 ratio of GLA, EPA, and DHA. And that is the same ratio that's found in human cells, which offers a balanced dietary source that's required to make, they call it prostaglandins, which are the hormone regulating cell activity. And so I think it's important to remember that when you're taking an omega, it should be a balanced omega-369 and not just an omega-3. So I just wanted to, and we're also going to be very soon to market with 100% vegetarian omega-369, which is very rare on the market, and that will be an algae-based source.
I always come away from this show just a little bit smarter than I was when I went into it. That's interesting. Okay, are we going to do the digestive enzyme topic here? Is this where we're going?
I think so.
Okay.
I think digestive enzymes are a lot more important than we understand them to be, because heat of cooking and heating food actually destroys the enzymes that are found naturally in food. So unless we're eating a predominantly plant-based or raw diet, we are not getting the enzymes. And it's impossible to digest your food without enzymes. So aging, illness, like diabetes, pancreatic problems, can naturally decrease internal enzyme production. So therefore, the need to supplement is even greater. And it's important to supplement the meals that you take with pancreatic enzymes, because they all have their individual jobs to do, and they break down large food components into smaller food components that the body can then absorb and utilize. And each individual enzyme that's in our formulation has a specific job as to how they break down those components and where in the body they do that.
Okay.
Excellent. Very good. We've got a few minutes left in the show, and I think we would be doing a disservice if we didn't talk a bit about another wonderful product that Vitex Nutrition has, and it's called CNEG. This is a product that has a lot of study behind it as well. And it is wonderful for inflammatory bowel disease, Crohn's, IBS, rheumatoid arthritis, and multiple sclerosis. It's got many uses because of the way it affects immune function in the body. Victoria, can you touch a bit on this product? We only have a couple minutes, but let's talk about CNEG a bit and how it can help some of our listeners.
Absolutely. I think CNEG is quite revolutionary in that it's a very unique type of glucosamine. It's a N-acetylglucosamine along with some vitamin C, because the vitamin C acts as the catalyst. And the reason why N-acetylglucosamine is important, or NAG is important, is that it's a key component of the glue that holds our bodies together. So NAG is found in all body tissues, cells, membranes, interconnective tissues, bone, cartilage, skin, mucous membrane, etc. So what NAG does is it promotes a healthy intestinal lining in people that have varied symptoms associated with IBS, very good at treating Crohn's disease, ulcerative colitis, celiac disease, and rheumatoid arthritis. And we have some very aggressive and true testimonials on our website to people that have been able to forego surgery, that have, gotten their life back with respect to healing and being able to eat and being able to do the things that normal people want to do. And it's all really based on your digestive system and all of those ailments, that break down our digestive systems, a lot of which go back to our diet. But NAG is quite a revolutionary product, and we are aggressively going to market to promote this product.
When it comes to intestinal issues, like inflammatory bowel disease, one of the things that I read is that these cells turn over quickly in the intestine, and they need NAG to regenerate themselves. And in a disease like IBD, where the cells usually turn over in 3 to 4 days, they're actually turning over much more quickly. So the body needs more NAG to help rebuild these cells, and that's where part of the problem happens with intestinal diseases. And that's where the requirement for increased levels of NAG comes from. I'm getting the signals that we're running out of time on the show, so we'll not get too detailed on this. But we have more information in the stores if customers want to ask about NAG or the health pack. We'll be happy to talk to them.
Victoria, before we do have to sign off, any parting words on either one of these products quickly that you might not have had a chance to get out there?
I think our website speaks volumes. It points to all of the research, all of the articles, and everything that you might ever want to know about the products. Also, I am in the store quite often, so and the employees are becoming ever more educated on the product, and there's also product information in the store.
Okay.
So, yeah.
And that's what is your website?
VitexNutrition.com.
Okay, that's easy. VitexNutrition.com. And it's SimergyHealth.com as well. There's a myriad of numbers of links for information there, including to this program. Have yourselves a great week. Enrico, thank you. Victoria, thanks for being here. We'll do it again next week.
You've been listening to Live Longer, Live Better. Sean Simpson is the owner of Simpson's Pharmacies in Virgil and Niagara on the Lake. Enrico Simone is the owner of Carlton Heights Pharmasave in St. Catharines. Together, they own Meadows Pharmacies in Niagara Falls. For more information, visit SimergyHealth.com. Questions and comments about today's show can be emailed to livebetter@SimergyHealth.com. Live Longer, Live Better is brought to you by Simergy Health Network, an integrative approach toward optimal health.
Hey, this is Sean Simpson.
And I'm Enrico Simone of Meadows IDA in Niagara Falls. We're thrilled to announce that our Portage Road Pharmacy has moved.
We're now at the Five Corners in the Camisos Plaza in Niagara Falls.
A new pharmacy for the future, customer-focused with private consultation rooms, highly trained staff, and lots of parking.
Come see us in our new location, a showpiece of the Simergy Health Network.
MeadowsIDA.com. Feeling better starts here.